What is going on, guys? This is Wrestlelamia, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including latest WWE release revealed, WWE changing stage setup, SmackDown wrestler injured, Cody Rhodes goes the extra mile, former WWE star wins gold, plus much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now, let's hit the intro and get into our first story. Latest WWE release revealed. Our top story today looks at a recent WWE release and the rather unsurprising reason as to why the talent departed the company. Last night at Impact Wrestling's Slammiversary pay-per-view event, Eric Young made his return to the company. It was previously reported that Young was back in WWE but had yet to make a reappearance on TV. According to a new report from Fightful Select, Young requested his WWE release back in April due to Vince McMahon. Young reportedly didn't want to work with McMahon, and this resentment was strong enough for Young to request his release with immediate effect. It's quite telling when a talent is literally asking for their release because of McMahon. McMahon's methods and management style aren't for everyone, and if talent such as Young are asking for their release due to McMahon's involvement, then maybe McMahon is more involved with WWE than they're letting on. Nevertheless, we here at Wrestlelamia wish Young all the best with his run in Impact Wrestling, and we hope it's a huge success. WWE changing their stage setup? WWE has been on fire as of late in terms of attendance. Shows across the world are selling out, and even standard live events are exceeding WWE's expectations. Due to immense demand for WWE tickets, WWE may be considering changing the format of their staging. In a new report from Dave Meltzer in the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, he states that WWE could use a smaller stage where there are strong ticket sales. There is at least talk of doing a smaller stage at some arenas or TVs where the advance is strong. It was never really talked about because the 12,000 to 13,000 max at the major arenas with the current staging was more than they were selling, except for pay-per-view shows. WWE's next major event will be SummerSlam next month, and numerous reports are indicating that WWE has sold over 40,000 tickets for the show. It's worth noting that not a single match has been made official for the event, so this number is likely to vastly increase once WWE announces the match card. WWE Star Injured. Some unfortunate news coming out of this week's SmackDown as Pretty Deadly member Elton Prince is injured. PW Insider are reporting that Prince suffered a separated shoulder in his tag match against the Brawling Brutes, and there is no news in relation to how long Prince could be out of action for. Fans instantly decided to blame Ridge Holland for Prince's injury, which led to Holland replying to the backlash by stating, "So to set people straight before they get all pissy, it wasn't the belly-to-belly, it was a wonky landing from the pounce. Out of my control. Wishing Elton Prince a speedy recovery." Unfortunately, it looks like fans have taken things too far, and Holland has since deactivated his Twitter account. It's always important to remember to refrain from sending any form of hate to wrestlers, especially when they've done nothing wrong. We wish Prince a speedy recovery, and we can't wait to see Pretty Deadly back on WWE TV in the foreseeable future. Chris Benoit's son attends AEW show. A somewhat familiar face was in attendance for last night's AEW Collision. David Benoit, son of Chris Benoit, was notably at ringside for the show. CM Punk would even embrace David at one stage, so it looks like the AEW talent were fully aware that David was there. David has previously mentioned that he was interested in wrestling for the promotion, but there are no reports of AEW signing David to any type of contract. Cody Rhodes goes the extra mile. Since returning to WWE in 2022, Cody Rhodes has been firmly presented as one of the top babyfaces in the company. Rhodes is regularly main eventing live events, and WWE likes to put Rhodes at the center of any marketing, as they know he's a certified draw. Rhodes appeared after SmackDown this week for a dark match, and Rhodes received tons of praise as following his match, Rhodes stuck around for over 20 minutes. Rhodes would sign autographs, take photographs, and do everything he could to ensure that the thousands of fans in attendance went home with a smile on their face. Rhodes, in a now deleted tweet, would discuss the positive response to his actions by stating, "Anybody in my position would do the same thing. It's too much fun. WWE security is outstanding about trying to maximize my time with the fans. Buildings that have curfews or rigid breakdown rules are tricky, but we've added more of my automats at the stands so everybody gets something. Rhodes is being rumored to take on Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam in 3 weeks in a match that will end their rivalry. There are reports of WWE adding a gimmick or stipulation to the rubber match, and this is expected to be announced in the coming weeks. Fan legitimately attacks Don Callis following AAA event. Don Callis was assaulted by a fan following yesterday's Triplemania 31 event in Tijuana. During the post-show press conference, Kenny Omega was confronted by Callis, which led to Omega being attacked by Konosuke Takeshita. As security was breaking up the scripted confrontation, a fan legitimately attacked Callis from behind. Brian Alvarez reported on the incident by stating, "Everything was an angle up to that point, but then a fan who was apparently upset about what Don had said to Kenny jumped Don from behind, ripped his suit, concussed his eardrum, and busted open his mouth while he was trying to choke out Don from behind. Don was screaming profanities at the fan before he was pulled off and was said to be livid afterwards." Callis' neck and ankle were injured during the incident, and Callis was reportedly sent to San Diego for medical attention. It's unclear what on earth the fan was thinking, but it is extremely likely that Callis will press charges against the individual. Popular wrestler wants to be WWE champion. Montez Ford is firmly established as one of the brightest young stars in WWE, and there are calls from fans to see Ford break away from Angelo Dawkins and venture on a solo run. Ford would discuss his career aspirations during an interview on USA Today, and Ford revealed that he wants to win the WWE title, but he claims that there's no way he can do that as a tag team wrestler. "As a kid, I've always had a dream to become WWE champion, and you can't do that as a tag team wrestler. You can be part of a tag team, but it's just me out there. That's always been a dream of mine, and that's one of the things I'm always looking forward to, training for." WWE looked to be putting together a new storyline involving the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley, so any plans Ford has for a solo run need to be put on hold. Nevertheless, the possibility of a faction or alliance between the three aforementioned talents is an exciting concept and will make for a riveting storyline on the Blue brand. Seth Rollins hints at next feud. Reigning world champion Seth Rollins was interviewed by USA Today, and during the interview, Rollins was asked who he would like to defend his world title against next. Rollins listed a range of names including Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens before revealing that he would like to revisit his 2022 feud with Rhodes, but this time for the world title. "I would love for Cody Rhodes to come and try and take it from me. If he can survive Brock Lesnar, I would love for him to try to. I'm better than I've ever been. He don't stand a chance." Rollins is reportedly set to face Finn Balor yet again at SummerSlam. It's unknown what's next for Rollins after the feud with Balor comes to an end, but another feud with Rhodes would be an interesting route to go down. The only issue is that both men are currently babyfaces, so either it could remain a babyface versus babyface feud, or either Rollins or Rhodes could turn heel. Would you be interested in seeing Rhodes versus Rollins again? Let us know in the comments below. Former WWE star wins gold. Our final story today shares some positive news coming out of last night's Slammiversary event. Congratulations are in order for former WWE star Naomi. Naomi, who now uses the name Trinity in Impact Wrestling, captured the Knockouts World title at the aforementioned Slammiversary show. Trinity's reign as Knockouts World Champion should be an exciting one, and we can't wait to see how it plays out. There you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Don't forget to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time, back for some more wrestling content.